Today is a beautiful day to make an octopus burger. So let's get inside and get started. I'm going to give you 2 different recipes to make one beautiful sandwich. Starting off first, we got the ingredients to make the sandwich itself. I'm going to be using half a pound of grass-fed, grass-finished beef. I've got some octopus here, 3 pieces. This is pre-poached, meaning it's cooked almost all the way, and it's marinated in olive oil, salt, pepper, and fresh thyme. I'm going to be using probably about a quarter of this avocado. I got some goat cheese here we're going to be using. I'm going to be using one of these beautiful brioche buns. I'm going to quickly whip up a fresh aioli to get onto this burger. Right here, we have 1 egg yolk, a large egg yolk. Going to whip some air into that and kind of let that sit at room temperature for a few minutes. It helps to emulsify. All right. Now I'm going to add 1 ounce of lemon juice. And now we're going to have at least a half a cup of olive oil on hand. You're probably not going to need all that. A good rule that I always go with aiolis: only make really as much as you're planning on using in that day. If you end up having a little bit left over, great, you can store it and use it the next day, but always try to consume it as fast as possible because there is garlic in there that can go rancid. So it's just a better idea to make it as you need it rather than making a whole bunch, storing it, and having it go bad. Okay, now you're going to add that olive oil 1 drop at a time to begin with. You got to go real slow. Slowly add little drops of olive oil and incorporate it in. You don't want to flood the bowl that you're using with olive oil in the beginning because it'll separate. Once you've fully incorporated that little drop, add a little bit more and continue on this process. Get this emulsification going a little bit. We're going to add like a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, just a real small amount, and a little bit of black pepper, and get that incorporated. That will also help the emulsification process. Once it starts to thicken up a little bit, you can add larger amounts of oil. You don't have to go drop by drop, but still add it slowly. As you can see, it's getting pretty thick here. And that's probably about as much as we'll need for this sandwich, so I'm not going to make too much more than this. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. And a teaspoon of freshly minced roasted garlic. Get that all whipped up. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. All right, now I can get this stored off to the side and we'll get started on that burger. All right, I got that ground beef onto the grill. I'm gonna press it flat with the spatula, starting with the corners first, working my way to the center. All right, with a little salt and black pepper. Flip your patty over and get your octopus onto the grill. Keeping in mind this octopus has been poached, don't overcook it. We're just trying to get it nice and crispy on the outside. Now I kind of like to mold the goat cheese about the same shape as the burger. Get it onto a fresh spatula and slide it off gently on top of the burger patty. You can squirt around that burger with a little water to create a little steam and help it melt. This is looking beautiful, and I got my buns on the grill over here as well to toast them up a little. Okay, I got the burger and the octopus off the grill and resting, and as they do, I'm going to set up the rest of the sandwich. The bottom bun, I'm going to go ahead and put a fan of avocados. Okay. The top bun, I'm going to spoon on some of this fresh garlic aioli. Drop that burger right on top of that. And then the octopus right on top of that burger. My word. Oh, yes. This is it. If you would take a bite out of this amazingly, incredibly beautiful burger, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel for more incredible creations like this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it inspires you to make an amazing sandwich for yourself. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this monster.